Hi guys, I see you out there. TC Fit trainer Michelle here. Thanks for joining me for Strictly Strength. And fun, exciting news. It's not just me. I'm actually here with TC Fit trainer Kristy So you're going to see a team teach today. You'll see us pop in and out taking turns. So go ahead and grab your weights. Grab your weights. Light set and a heavier set. You don't need them quite yet. I just want you to have them nearby ready to go. We have 25 minutes today. We're going to warm up for 3 minutes, and then we're going to work out in 4-minute sets. Go ahead and plant those feet. Give me a chest hug and a chest opener. Little squat here, just warming up through those ankles, through those knees, through the hips, through the shoulders. Feeling good. Might take us a little bit longer to warm up today on such a windy one. Always modifying the exercises to meet your needs. So don't hesitate to adjust the movement so it's comfortable for you. 2 more here. 1 more. We're gonna change this to a squat and overhead reach, just 8. So we're gonna keep this moving. I want you to sit a little lower with the hips, reach a little higher with the hands. 4 more. Here's 3. And 2. Last one. We're gonna swan dive forward. Walk the hands out for your inchworm. Pike the hips back to center or back to that plank, and then all the way to the top. So work at your own pace. Swan dive, hip hinge, inchworm, pike, engage those abs, plank, and walk the hands back. You've got it. Again, working at your own pace, full body warm up. We're off to a good start, moving every part of our body here. I like this pike, forces me to get a little abdominal work in as I start to move the body today. Last one, swan dive, inchworm out, pike, plank, and we bring it all the way back up to the top. March it out. Nice job. We moved a little bit of everything. So again, strictly strength today. You're going to want a moderate set of weights or maybe even a heavy set to start. And sorry, just 1 today. 1 to start. And we are going to start with our sumo squat. So when you're ready, take your time, grab that weight. I'm holding it low. My toes are out wide. It's low and stand. So join me when you're ready. We're still in that warm-up phase for 20 seconds. So take your time. I'm getting ahead of myself. 4-minute set with this. So our time is going to start here in 5. Everybody's just getting ready to go. Whichever direction your toes point, that's the direction I also want your knees pointing. Big wide squat. Shoulders are up. Weight is low, but notice I have that little bend in my elbows. I'm not letting the weight hang. I'm in control. This is your level 1. Feel free to stick with this. Level 2, take it low and little pulse. I turn to the side so you can see my torso is still upright. I'm not looking at the floor. I'm looking straight out at you guys. We're feeling those muscles start to work, those quads. Push it through. 20 seconds. We're off to a good start. Pulse is an option. Full range sumo squat is your backup. A little lower intensity if you're still just warming up the body. Give me 2 more. Lunge and power row. Right foot forward, left foot back. We lunge, we row, and bicep curl to the shoulder. So it's low to the floor, row, squeeze that elbow back, bicep curl up. We stay on this one side. You're in control of how fast you move. If your legs say, oh my gosh, I worked out with Kendall earlier this week and this is too much, you can stick with just that row. Your choice. Power row with the bicep curl. or just the row. Kind of like you're starting your lawnmower or maybe your snowblower. You got it. 2 more. And back to center, big wide sumo squat. That weight is low, shoulders are up, toes and knees are wide. Full range. We're gonna go for 1 minute here. Your choice. So if this is feeling too easy, you're saying, Michelle, I can do more than this today, take it into that pulse. We'll go in about 8 count sets. So 4, 3, 2, quick break at the top, full range, 8, 4, 3, 2, full range, 8 pulses, big smiles. Muscles working. Again, muscle burn is good. We want those muscles to work harder than they're used to. Joint pain is not. So adjust as needed. So close, 10 seconds. This is our last round of the sumo squats. So great. Bring it up to the top. Lunge, left foot forward, right foot back. Power, row, and curl. Low and curl. Make sure you get that elbow drive as you bring it up to the top. Elbow drive to the top. You have the option again to focus just on the row, and you have the option to control the speed here. We're gonna finish out this minute, and then we have a 30-second recovery. And you're gonna see Kristy, new TC Fit trainer, Kristy Benzik, take over. So this will be fun. We're gonna alternate sets today. 10 seconds, don't give up, push it through. Should be about 2 to 3 more repetitions. Give me that last one. Woo, quick water break. Kristy, it's all yours.
Hello, everybody. All right, I'm taking over. We have our second set, just like Michelle's first set. We have a 4-minute set. We're gonna do 2 different moves. We have a plie squat. So just like that sumo squat, but a little bit wider, toes are a little bit more out. We're gonna grab 2 weights for this one, and we're gonna add an upright row. I'm gonna go with a little bit of a heavier set. I have 10 pounds in my hands. You do what feels best for you. We got 5 seconds here. Move forward so I can see that time. We go in 3, 2, 1. All right, low squat and bring it up. You have the option to squat and row at the same time. Lots of options here. I might do a little combo of both. Driving those elbows nice and high on the way up. Controlling that weight on the way down. Same thing with your lower body. Controlling that squat. Just like Michelle mentioned before, the direction of your toes is the direction your knees are going as well. We're about halfway through here. You guys are probably feeling that burn. I skipped out on that first set. Your legs are probably screaming at you. We're powering through, 20 seconds. We have a lunge. So same kind of split stance as Michelle was doing before. And a tricep kickback for our next set. You might have to drop that weight. Adjust as needed as we go. We're headed there in 5. Keep going, give me 1 more. 3, 2, 1. We're gonna start with our right foot forward, left foot back, this split stance. Elbows come up to the sides. We're gonna kick back and forward. Back and forward. Both arms at the same time. Core is nice and tight. If you're feeling this in your lower back, you can feel free to put both of your feet together. Same thing, a little bit of a hip hinge, or stand it straight out and add a little side bend here. Just pulsing those arms back. Okay, lots of options. Feel what's best for you. Oh boy, those arms on fire. We are halfway through. Then we're gonna hit both sides, or both sets, one more time. Nice and slow and controlled. We're keeping those elbows close to our sides. Backs of the arms should be on fire. Power through this. You've got 15 seconds, a few more solid reps. We're here for 5, 4, and 3, 2, 1. Right back into that wide plie squat and upright row. Again, you can squat, row at the top, or combine both moves. I feel a little uncoordinated when I do both at the same time. It's up to you. Nice low squat. Give you the side view here. When we squat, chest stays up nice and tall. Kicking your butt back. Nice and low. Minute and a half left with me. Then you give Michelle again. On that squat, take a quick second to notice your form here. Knees should be right over those toes, okay? I should say knees for the ankles. You don't want them over the toes. We got 10 seconds. 2 more solid ones in if you got it. Same thing with that tricep kick back here. We go on 3, 2, 1. This time my left leg's forward, right leg's dance, or back. Split stance. Elbows locked in at the side here. Kicking those pinkies up towards the ceiling. Squeeze, we're feeling that burn. You get a rest after this, so stick with me for 40 seconds. Always have that option to stand it up. Pulse backwards here, or add that little hip hinge forward. Keeping that motion here with the elbows. Choice is yours. Wherever you're at, give me 25 seconds. Hard work here. My arms are on fire. These 10 pounds feel like 20. We're here for 15. We've got 10 seconds. A few more solid reps. Your arms. Feel it out. We've got 3, 2, 1. Oh, go ahead, rest your arms. My arms are on fire. We're gonna tag team. I'm out, Michelle's in.
Kristy, thank you. As you guys grab water, go ahead and switch up to your lighter weight, something around a 5 pound. If you want to go 8 or 3, that's okay. Kristy, we're going to put you on the spot. When you're not exercising in the gym, what are you doing for fitness at home?
Fitness at home. I love to do any sort of outdoor hiking, things like that. Otherwise, I'm a big strength gal, so I like to get into the gym. Otherwise, you can catch me in my hobbies. I like to do embroidering. That's going to age me a ton, but I love it. I like to try different breweries around the area. What else about me? I'm a huge reader, so if you have any books, you let me know. I like all genres, but mainly like the scary, murder mystery type stuff. Anyway, that's about me.
I love it.
Thanks, Michelle.
Join in with the reverse fly here. We're going to mix this up. We're going to add a combo. So it's that reverse fly, stand it up, and that lateral raise. We hinge it forward. Reverse fly, stand it up, lateral raise. Working at your own pace, but staying in control. I know momentum can do this. I want your muscles to do this work. So that deltoid, back and core, squeeze between those shoulder blades. We stand it up. Lots of upper body movement here. 2 more repetitions. You've got it. And let's lunge this out. Right foot forward, left foot back. This is your last chance for some leg exercise, so sit low in that lunge. And we're gonna diagonal arm raise. Right leg or right arm goes from right hip to the ceiling. So as you move through this diagonal, we really wanna keep that shoulder blade low. Tuck it down and back, good posture. Keep that weight even on both legs and really make sure you're pushing through the front heel. So through that right foot heel, not through the toes. 4 more. 3, 2, same exercise on the other side. Left foot forward, right foot back. Find that lunge. Left arm goes from the right hip, diagonal up to the ceiling. Shoulder stays low, you're in control. Yes, those legs are working, but our focus is all about that shoulder. No pops or cracks. Stabilizing. Push it out. We're gonna go about 20 more seconds on this side. Perfect. Give me 5. Don't give up on those legs. I know they're there. 3 more. Squeeze that shoulder blade back. 2 more. Last one. We stand it up. We're returning to our hip hinge fly, upright, lateral raise. 4 moves here. You can always break it down and choose the one move that works best for you, or stick with this pattern. Lateral raise, hinge, fly. We have our deltoids, our shoulders working. Our rhomboids, our upper back working. Good, we're gonna push this out 30 more seconds, working at your own pace. And then we get a little bit longer break. We take that longer break because we're gonna move to the floor. We're gonna take about 2 more full repetitions. Fly, stand, lateral raise. Last set. Grab the water as you need it. Get your mat laid out. Kristy is stepping in. Kristy, as everybody gets their mats out here, tell us a little bit, where did you grow up?
I grew up in New Prague, Minnesota, so about an hour south of the GMI main campus. I had 2 brothers, so I still have 2 brothers. Now I currently live in St. Louis Park with my boyfriend Lucas. We love the St. Louis Park area, but we're currently on the house hunt, and the market right now is insane. So it's been a journey, but wish us luck. We're trying as hard as we can. Alright, y'all, we got about 30 seconds left. We're gonna start on our backs, well, on our butts, kind of on those glutes. Grab a weight if you'd like one or 2. I'm gonna use a medium or a lighter one. I'm gonna grab 8 pounds. It's the first one I saw. We're doing a Russian twist. So we're balancing on those sit bones here. Core is nice and tight, not hunched over, not arching that back. You have the option to rest your heels here. We go side to side, nice and slow, controlled in 3, 2, 1. Let's begin. We have a minute here. If you need to rest at all, feel free to do so. If this weight just isn't working for you, drop it. Start workout. You're gonna do what feels best for you. Eyes are following the weight as we travel side to side. That whole upper body is moving as we go. Again, feel free to rest your heels onto the floor. If you're feeling this in your hip flexors or your low back at all. Side to side, over halfway there. Feel the burn in the core. We got 20 seconds. Few more each way. You only have to do all these exercises once, so give me your all for each of these sets. We have 4 exercises. This is our first one. We're heading to the floor. Backs on the floor in 3, 2, 1. We have a glute bridge. Using our core here though. You're gonna plant those heels into the floor. You can have a weight or no weight. You're gonna plant the heels, lift through the heels. So we lift the hips up. Squeezing the glutes at the top. We're keeping our core nice and tight, tucking those hips up and under. Almost like you're drawing your belly button down towards your spine. You're gonna feel this in your legs, but I really want you to focus on your core. Using your core to move the lower body up and down, slow and controlled here. Again, we only have this move one time. So give me your best effort. This is our last set of exercises too. So we're almost there. Up, squeeze, feel that core. You notice my hands on my core? I like to do that just for a little bit of body awareness. Keeping my core nice and tight. 10 seconds, we're gonna head into a side plank. I'm gonna drop my weight. Feel free to keep it if you'd like. We're gonna start with our right elbow down, left elbow up. Go ahead and transition. Again, right elbow down. You're gonna lift those hips up towards the ceiling. You have the option here to rest this bottom lower right knee onto the floor. Prop yourself a little bit up, just a little bit. Another option, a little less intense here. We're gonna bring our hand to the floor. Knee stays down. Otherwise, feel free to keep those feet up. Whatever option works for you. If you wanted to keep that weight, you can have it resting on the top left hip. Otherwise, you can raise it into the ear, a little higher intensity here. We're gonna switch the side in 3, 2, one left elbow down. You can just roll over. I kind of have to switch. Hips up. We're squeezing this lower side of our core here. Remember all of those options you have. It's your workout. You're gonna do what feels best. Squeeze, you should feel that core. One more move after this. You have 1 more minute of hard work. Then you're done, with us at least. 3 seconds, we head our backs down to the floor, feet are planting into the floor. Go ahead. Again, backs on the floor, feet on the floor. We're gonna lift our upper body into this crunch position. Palms stay up by our sides. I call this a penguin crunch. We're reaching for the heels side to side. Again, those shoulders stay up off the ground as best as you can. Using our lower core. You do not have to touch your heels. It's just kind of a target point. Side to side, side to side. 30 seconds left. Try to keep those shoulders up the whole time. Really burn out our cores. Get a little higher if you can. We have 20 seconds. Oh boy, mine's on fire. Keep working hard, we have 10. Breathing through it. Final 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're heading into our cool get down. Let your head rest onto the mat. We're gonna cross our right ankle on top of our left thigh here. Threading the needle through our leg, planting, or I guess kind of interlacing those fingers behind the left thigh. You should feel this stretch in that outer right hip area. Nice lower body stretch. You guys did great today. Can't wait to work with you more. It'll be exciting and fun. Alrighty, let's switch that leg. Gently lower the left foot down. Switching the side. Left ankle on top of the right thigh. Again, reaching back behind that thigh if you're able. Feeling the stretch on the left side this time. This is your reward for working out really hard. 25 minutes, solid class. Good, we're gonna flip it on over onto our knees. Into a child's pose. Your knees can be as close or as wide as you'd like them to be. You're gonna go ahead and walk those hands up forward. If you're able to, place your forehead onto your mat, or whatever you have accessible to you. We're gonna start with our palms down. Really feeling that stretch through your shoulders. If you'd like to plant your fingertips onto the floor and kind of tent up those hands, you're gonna feel a deeper shoulder stretch. Allowing your breathing to return back to normal, catching your breath here. Take a deep inhale. Go ahead, exhale, release. On that exhale, flip your palms up, facing towards the sky, facing towards the ceiling. Gonna get a little bit of a bicep stretch. Slight 90-degree rotation of the hand, and you feel it totally different. Again, take a nice deep inhale for me. Exhale, release. Good. Go ahead, bring your hands to the floor, coming into this tabletop position. If you're able from here, bring that right leg up, planting the right foot onto the floor. You can keep your hands planted and kind of framing this front right foot. Go ahead, sink those hips down towards the floor. You feel a nice hip flexor stretch in your left hip. Keeping our spines as long as we can. Both of these toes facing forward. If this isn't quite working for you, you can go ahead and sit up onto your left knee and tuck those hips up and under from here. You're gonna feel that same stretch. If you have a little less mobility and this works fine too. I'm gonna go ahead and switch the side. However you do that is fine with me. Left foot is forward, right knee on the floor. Again, sink those hips down towards the floor. Feeling your hip stretch in your right side this time. Again, spine stays as long and as tall as you can. Just like the other time. Option to pop up onto this right knee. Tuck those hips up and under. I always say, just like you're doing your belt buckle, how you kind of have to tilt your hips up. It's exactly what I want you to do here. Whatever feels best. Let's stay here for about 3 more seconds and our cool down is complete. Go ahead and slowly make your way standing. Just a few more announcements here. I think Michelle might join me, but we have tomorrow's format is cardio and core. I'm going to be the sole teacher for that one. I'm on by myself. So I'm excited to work with you guys for that. Otherwise, our March classes, so starting next week, our format's going to change just a little bit. I think it's going to change to body weight hit on Thursdays, correct?
Correct. Yes.
Yep. Still strictly strength on Wednesday, so you can join me for that.